Na, üdvi mindenkinek! Fallout 4-et folytatjuk, atombombákat szerezzünk. Lássuk, mi lesz ide lent. Másik hajó. 200 év után még mindig működik. Meglepő a dolog.
Hell yeah.
Becsekkolunk a terminálba. Kilövés alatt, de nincs kilövés, baszod. Azok ott gólok.
Filthy ghouls! Time to die! Too easy!
Jó. Úgy látszik, itt ilyen gúlok lesznek. Ott láttam volna valamit. Úgy látszik, nem láttam.
Strong feels strange.
Inicializálás alatt van a kilövési állapot. Akkor itt akartak kilőni rakétát, csak potenciái elébe esett, vagy mi volt itten? Úgy tűnik. Tűnik.
that many super
Ki
mutants.
lehet nyitni. Ó, látom. Majd a lifttel megyünk vissza fel. Milyen kilövő ez, hogyha
No
nincs
noises.
is felső.
Walk quiet, human. Or
Ezek a
enemies hear
szarokon
us.
lőtték ki. Nem tudom elképzelni, hogy itt mi az icsa-picsa történt, de valami volt. Ó, bent vagyunk ott a... Hova nézegettem befele? Atomgyermekre. Hát neked nem jött be az élet. Olyan. Pedig milyen jó lett volna itt neked. Atomos gyermek. Na jó. Itt van a lejáróka. Vannak itten szép atombombák. Döglött izéhozék. Nagy buli volt itt. Neked se jött be az élet. Behúztak a kutyuli-mutyulika. Felit én írtam ki, csak hogy tudjad. Több mint a felit.
Leave human junk is useless. Gonna be a good fight. Gonna splatter your brain.
Itt a földi kutya húzta a rövidebbet. Valószínűleg itt éltek egy darabig. Mielőtt beálltak bogyósnak. Ezek is elveszem volna. Elvenni.
Sweet.
Még a végén kiderül, hogy innen származnak az atomgyermekei. Ami fura dolog lenne. kellenek a bombáitok, tesák. Ellenvetés.
Excuse me.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
It's all right, brother. I am a child of Atom too. I'm part of a church up north, the Nucleus, near a town called
Far
Far
Harbor.
Harbor.
You've seen Atom's holy veil, but you have traveled so far. I apologize. I will not keep you from finishing your pilgrimage and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relic. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Hogy mindent elviszünk. Honnan van nekem jelszavam? Vagy ő adta meg. Egy egység. Nem nagy dolog. Na hát, van itt egy pár darab atombombi, beszarok, nem is kevés. Egy univerzumot le lehet pirítani vele. Na várjál, valahol itt volt a... De, ne lúffat keresel. Isten, ha. Honnan kerültél el? Jaj, mert te fent voltál a... Gyere, szállj be! Teher felvonó lift. Nem itt jöttem be. Hanem ott. Zsír. Nem tudok. Hol vagy, baszki? Gyere már ide.
Hey.
Here.
Hát ez baba. Jó. Elhelyeztük a jeladót. Itt bizniszelünk is majd.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. Had enough of lions and his foolish ways.
Proctor Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems, nominal. Weapons, hot. Warning, nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning, power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Okay.
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Human too weak to carry everything. Strong can carry for you.
Lesz majd egy küldike az acéltestvériségnek. mi a lófasznak van? Mindegy.
Elder Maxon.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Mi a lófasz van veled?
Not at all. I have nothing to
I
hide.
find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you. Which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
No fight, no kill.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint. You're dismissed.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
I was told you were coming.
Thoroughly secure all
Sorry
gear
about this
while on the
business
flight
with
deck.
Dance.
Thank you.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. Our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate.
So he sets
Scribe.
Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
Orders are orders.
Orders are orders? That's all you have to say? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Palin! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
If you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story by what he says. Or somehow he's become truly lost to us. Then you do
Too much talk. Time to kill.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Értettem. Na jó van. Megkeressük a komát.
It's a cleaner shot. Leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Nem üzleteltem. Üzletelni kell.
Attention. Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
The human-looking synths are the worst.
I realize it's not the most glamorous of missions.
Hey.
Yes, human? Give to me, human. Human. None need to take
Excuse me, Proctor Teagan.
Most farmers won't be too happy about donating their crops, so watch your back out there.
Az ott egy X1-es sisakja.
I'm looking for some firepower.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
lived until you've taken ramen with a vertebrate. Now that's a challenge.
Hoppácska. Rossz helyre mentem.
I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Jó, ez most egy side quest amúgy. De megcsináljuk. Ja. Nem volt még felfedezve.
Easy living, this ain't.
Nagyja. Itt sűrűbb mentéseket igényel.
Nothing here.
Going down.
Szeretném életben hagyni a komát. A rendes faszi volt.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizen.
Okay, who's next?
Ura, de ez még elég jó állapotban van. Ez a rész. Mi ez a ura?
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself. I'm warning you. If you leave here without following your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out. Is that what you want?
Heads up.
Strong listening. Strong can carry a lot.
Jó van, Strongnak sokat is kell majd cipelni.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends. And this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
What's our next move?
You need to continue your fight against the Institute. I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
És itt elemessük. Mert akkor már kint fognak várni. Az ajtó előtt. Ezt nem akartam ki. Egy mentést nem.
Going up. Ground floor.
Itt volt a vertiből.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
All I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you
You're
say
the
that?
physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance shares the same beliefs as the Brotherhood.
Don't be so naive. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. And some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust. And
It's
I
too
never
late
will.
for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it, whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me.
Very
you owe
well.
me that much.
I'm listening.
Na, itt jön az a rész, akkor gyors mentünk, és meg kell győznöm.
I don't appreciate being ignored, Knight.
Whether he's human or not, Dan saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's
You're
time
a
for you to
stubborn
save
man.
his.
So, It appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, no, you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Ez az. Életben maradtál, öccse. Tiéd a
This
világ.
place made for fighting. Strong like.
Hey.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Beszéljünk a bölcsel.
Let's see you return safe.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're not gonna have him killed behind my back, are
I'm
you?
a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power. Congratulations, Paladin.
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Gyilkomát megnézzük.
The promotion was well deserved, pal.
Rats try to make strong weak.
Újra ember vagy, töki.
Virgil?
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first step, but it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula.
Wait, you want to make more? Turn more super mutants human?
Ultimately, yes.
No, no more. Super mutants not want to be human. You not change me. You not change anyone.
But that's a long way off, isn't it?
It will take years at the very least. Certainly under these conditions. In any event, you're welcome to make use of my lab.
Human
Or
not like
help
smell?
yourself to any of this.
Smells like
In the
cat or
meantime, I have
strong
a lot of
brothers.
experiments to run. Excuse me.
Ez mi a lófasz? Szerintem itt hagyunk mindent. Gyere, Strongikoma, tipli el. Ó, nem ezt akarta megnyomni, de... Elméletileg lehet majd fasz a dolgokat szerválni a Bunker Hilli csatában. Itt lesznek szintek, acéltestvérek, mindenki itt lesz. Talán lesz egy Gauss puska is. Meglátjuk. Valószínűleg ez meg az lesz, hogy ki kell iktatnom a vasutat az egyenletből. Őket nem annyira kedveltem, úgyhogy... Ez egy halálkarom. Gyógyászatra veszünk egy addiktolt. Térkép. Beszélünk a lovaggal. Azt meglátjuk, hogy ellenyomjuk ezt a küldit, vagy nem.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right.
I have a situation I need to report.
All right. I'm listening.
Never mind. It can wait.
If you say so.
Captain.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces. With a knack for disappearing when cornered, still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
They all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat.
Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Superstructure integrity green.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take some away.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Nem is tudom. Nem kéne végrehajtsam ezt a küldetést, mivel akkor kiírtjuk őket. Mondjuk végre is kéne hajtani, ha jobban meggondoljuk, mert ha én leszek a bossa az intézetben, akkor jó lenne, ha nem szöktetnék meg a szinteket. Bár a fasz se tudja, szerintem ezt a küldét nem fogjuk megcsinálni. ezt fogjuk most nyomatni, vagyis majd a következő videóban. Annyit csinálunk, hogy beportálunk az intézetbe, és innen folytatjuk majd a következő videóban. Csacsumiccső mindenkinek! Gyertek majd akkor is!